Second Ezra 6, verse 22, and it reads, "And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, and the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty." All praises, all power, all glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakaha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach well and rule well. Peace and salutation to the Akyam, the fellow laborers, the hopeful elect, pushing this truth at risk of their own eyes toward the four corners of the earth. To the Agwathim, listen, learn in sincerity and truth and in silence, shalom. Akyam meaning brothers, Agwathim meaning sisters, shalom meaning peace be unto you. Right? We'll get right into it. This is your brother Shema from the GMS Toronto camp. Here in Toronto, here's another lesson. Right, a quick pre-camp in transit. All right, we open with the scripture, 2 Ezra 6 and 22, and we see this headline, this news article from October 31st, 2024. The hopeful year of Jacob's trouble coming to pass. Right, we got 2 months left in Esau's calendar before Esau's calendar year is over, man. Right, a lot's going on. This coming week we got the election, right? That Jake's putting stock in, you know. Jake's placing faith in voting, and we know both sides answer to the same. Both sides answer to the same board members, man. The elite. America the Great, Babylon the Great is a corporation, and they have board members. And who are their board members? These banking families, these ruling class elites, right? All leaders are handpicked by the elite, right? Ultimately, the Lords put Esau, Edom in rulership, but these elites, they handpick their leaders, man. Right? It says here, Europeans told to stockpile food in case of war with Russia. Right? Once again, these rulers, right? Because the EU is telling their citizens stockpile food just in case, right? In case of what? Food insecurity, which is a poverty crisis. Right? What does food insecurity lead to? Violence. Right? And we know food insecurity is coming to America the Great, Babylon the Great. We're reading it. 2 Ezra 6 and 22. And suddenly, right? Today is all good, tomorrow's chaos. Shall the sown places appear unsown? Sow means to plant. Right? Planted places shall appear unplanted. Right? Farmers' crops, fields not yielding enough. Fields being destroyed by quote unquote, according to Esau, natural disasters. The full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. The full storehouses, right? Storehouses being food distribution centers, food depots, right? A lot of food. The food chain has been disrupted for the better part of 3-4 years, man. Right? All produce is all produce that you see in these supermarkets, these stores, right? The shelves are looking emptier and more bare. Produce is not lasting as long. It's all by design, right? And the men of the Lord are crying aloud, sparing not, blowing the trumpet. Verse 23, and the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man heareth, they shall be suddenly afraid. Right? And this is twofold. Right? Them air sirens. Right? But the men of the Lord are blowing the trumpet via the highways, the byways, the hedges, via these video epistles. Right? When man shall suddenly afraid, when every man heareth, they shall be suddenly afraid. Right? This message goes out, it strikes fear into those that hear it, man. Right? It gives people a sense of uneasiness. Verse 24. At that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies. Right? Jacob's trouble. Friends are going to fight one another, man. Right? You got this election thing brewing. Right? This election thing, whoever goes in is going to lead to violence, civil unrest, protesting. They're setting ballot boxes on fire all across America, the Great, Babylon the Great, and blaming it on domestic teas. And the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. Right? And people are also going to fight over resources. Food, water, shelter. Right? The time of Jacob's trouble. Right? We're on the cusp, the beginning of the times of Jacob's trouble. We're in the beginning of 2nd Ezra 15 and 16 coming to fulfillment, man. And the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. Right, a vibration of fear is going to go throughout the entire world, man. The springs of the fountain shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall not run. Right, water problems. Right, twofold. Also, this truth going out, man. This truth is like an under living waters. Right, the famine of the word is going to come, and the Lord is going to put the spirit on Esau, Edom, to shut down the unicorn, impose martial law. Because the men of the Lord aren't going to be on street corners when martial law hits. That's the Lord pulling back his men. The men of the Lord aren't going to be on the unicorn, doing video epistles. Esau's going to put a stop to the unicorn. Verse 25, whosoever remaineth from all these that I have told thee shall escape and see my salvation and the end of your world. Right? Whosoever remaineth from all these that I have told thee, the elect shall escape. Right? The elect are going to be preserved from the time of Jacob's trouble. And see my salvation, Yahweh Shai, coming with the hosts of heaven to redeem his elect. And the end of your world. Whose world? Whose age? Whose time period? Esau. Right? Verse 26. And the men that are received shall see it, who have not tasted death from their birth, the elect. And the heart of the inhabitants shall be changed and turned into another meaning. Right? The elect are going to be delivered, beamed up, changed, given new bodies. The laws written in the inward parts. The elect, the 144,000, which is the prophets, the men, the governing bodies, and the 1/3, the body of believers, the women, the children, the helps. For evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched. As for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which hath been so long without fruit, shall be declared. Right? And that's starting on this side. The truth is being declared via the mouths of the prophets. That's why Esau is going to turn off the internet, man. Right? Scriptures say a dreadful sound is in his ears. Job 15 and 21. A dreadful sound is in his ears. This truth is a dreadful sound to the rulers of this world. This truth is a dreadful sound to these elites, these banking families. In prosperity, the destroyer shall come upon him. Right? When he's in his prosperity, right? When Esau's in rulership, Esau owns all the resources, man. He's blessed. His blessing is the fatness of the earth. Right? The destroyer. Who's the destroyer? Yahweh Shai and the holy angels shall come upon him, right? Esau Edom is going to be destroyed. Esau Edom is going to go into hardcore slavery. His anointed, who is Yahweh Shai, is going to redeem his elect. Habakkuk 3 and 12. Thou didst march through the land in indignation. Thou didst thresh the heathen in anger. And how is the heathen going to be threshed? How's the Lord Yahweh? How's the Lord going to march through the land in indignation? Indignation being righteous anger. Via His Son Yahweh Shai. Thou wentest forth for the salvation of thy people. Whose people? The Lord Yahweh Shemel Shai's people. Who are Israelites? Israel being a people before it's elect. Salakia. Israel being a people before it's a place. Right? The salvation of thy people, the Israelites. Beginning with the elect. Even for salvation with thine anointed. Right? Who's the anointed? Yahweh Shai. Thou woundest the head out of the house of the wicked. Right? You ruling class elites. The head of the house. The head out of the house of the wicked. You, beginning with you banking families, your nobles, you ruling class elites, by discovering the foundation unto the neck, Salah, right? So Yahweh Shai is going to come and wreak havoc on these heathens, beginning with Esau's nobles, his elites. Right? Yeah, let's sit on that. You know, quick in transit. Right? Psalms 68. Psalm 68 and 17. The chariots, right? The chariots, what the world even calls UFOs, the vehicles of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. The chariots of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai are 20,000, even thousands of angels. The Lord is among them, right? Yahweh Shai, as in Sinai in the holy place, right? So this is how the Lord is going to come and reset this place, man. These heathens love to make mockery. These elites love to make mockery and talk about their mantra, the great reset. Yahweh Shai is coming to reset this place. The kingdom of heaven will be on earth as it is in heaven, to be ruled in righteousness. Right? There's a scripture. Right? To be ruled in righteousness, because the whole world, is upset with the rulers of this world, man. Proverbs 11 and 10. When it goeth well with the righteous, the city rejoiceth. Right? It's not going well with the righteous right now. The righteous are in a low place. That's the elect. Right? And when the wicked perish, there is shouting, right? When the wicked perish, who's the wicked according to scripture? Esau, Edom. Right? And in the spirit, the scripture says, the whole creation groaneth. Right? The trees, the animals. Right? This place is not being ruled in righteousness. Scripture say, as the king, so as the judges, so are his people. Roughly paraphrasing. Right? This place is being governed in wickedness, man. Right? But yeah, that's it on that. I pray edified. Call Allah Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai. Ba'Hashem Rakaha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone and teach more Ruel. Shalom to the Hopeful Elect.